The SOG MACV tool is a multi-tool that I've seen receives plenty of good reviews, but I also see that some people find it more of a gimmick. And that's exactly what a reviewer said on this. A curious gadget that's more gimmick than practical. It does have a couple of useful features, but I doubt it can handle anything serious. Besides, it is very awkward to use effectively since there is no way to grip it with leverage. It can be the starting point for the better designed and manufactured product. But is that really the case? Or is it that they just haven't given it the proper use and the time to get used to it? So today we'll take an in-depth look at the MACV tool and see if it's really a gimmick or a must-have. Now the tool itself runs about 12 to 15 US dollars, but for some reason AliExpress has it for less. I'm assuming it's probably not a real SOG multi-tool. Now this tool resembles the skull of the MACV SOG group, which looks pretty wicked if you ask me, but looks can be deceiving. This keychain includes multiple tools like a bottle opener, carbide sharpener, cord cutter, large and small flat screwdrivers, Phillips screwdriver, nail puller, pry bar, 1/4 inch, 3/8 and 5/16 wrenches, and this also includes a 1/4 inch hex bit driver. Made from 420 steel, this versatile multi-tool could be a great addition to your collection of tools if you can find it useful. So is it really useful? First, let's take a look at the keychain hole. So this is going to lay flat in your pocket. Some other small multi-tools are bulky and can sometimes be a bother. I've been carrying around Gerber dime for a while now, and I can honestly say that sometimes it feels bulky and heavy to carry with your keys. So this is a lot lighter, almost as if you were carrying an extra key. So you'll hardly feel it in your pocket. I will say though, that I've seen people complain that the black paint on it rubs off with time. So it's not always going to look as nice as it does brand new. Next, you have the bottle opener, which is a great addition, as always, and can come in handy for sure. Most of the small multi-tools have one, and they do come in handy. And thanks to that flat design, you get a good grip on this one. Now, the carbide sharpener can be useful as well. It may not be the best sharpener, but in times when you don't have a good sharpener on hand, as an emergency, this can get you out of a bind. The cord cutter is well hidden here, but it is sharp, so be careful slipping it into your pocket. You wouldn't want to rip your jeans if it hooks on the edge of the pocket. But anything sharp like this can be useful. A good example would be if you're fishing and you need to cut fishing line or any other cord that may fit into this gap. Next, you have the small and large flatheads, which you may not be able to get the best grip on. It's kind of uncomfortable to use. But in an emergency, this will also get you out of a bind. It's better than trying to remove a screw with your nails. I've seen people try that. I've actually been one of them. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind having this one on hand. Next, you have the Phillips screwdriver. It is a flat Phillips, but those still get the job done very well if you ask me. They're great for small screws on remotes for sure, so always a great addition. The nail puller and the pry bar are combined in the bottom of the tool. The nail puller will probably not work too well with the large nails. It's intended more for small nails. The same goes with the pry bar, since you don't have too much leverage. Now the wrenches for sure are a great addition. Those always come in handy. It may not be too comfortable to use, but in a situation where you don't have anything else, these will help you for sure. You're just going to have to get used to that grip. And finally, the last tool is the hex bit driver, which is also always helpful. Any bit driver is better than none. Now, it's also important to note that this tool is TSA approved, so you don't have to worry about leaving it at home when you take a flight. So is this worth getting? I believe that for the price, it's definitely worth getting, but it's obviously missing a lot of important tools that you get on other small multi-tools, like the scissors or a pen or a small knife. Those are other emergency tools I like to have on hand on a small multi-tool. So if those are tools you need to have as well, well then maybe the SOG MACV is not a good fit for you. But since it's so light and not bulky at all, I wouldn't mind carrying this together with another small multi-tool that has some small scissors and a small knife. Now I would say $10 to $12 isn't a reasonable price for this. Anything above that, it would be slightly expensive, but that's just my opinion. But like always, let me know in the comment section. What do you think of this tool? Do you have it? And if you do you find it useful? That is all I have for y'all today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to help out the channel. Thank you for your time and have yourself a great day.